Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Podcast. I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Mike. Thanks for joining us today.
In this episode, we're going to focus on English conversation skills that will help you practice speaking naturally and confidently. We'll talk about daily life topics like living in the city or countryside, keeping pets, and dealing with personal challenges. And remember, feel free to comment below. For example, do you prefer city life or country life? Let's get started.
Hi, Sarah. How's it going today?
Hi, Mike. I'm great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm not bad myself. Actually, I was thinking a lot last night about a very interesting topic. The pros and cons of living in the city versus the countryside.
Oh, that's a wonderful subject to talk about. There are so many aspects we can compare. So, what's your view first?
To be honest, I kind of prefer the countryside. I love the peace and quiet there. The air is much fresher, the environment is less hectic, and you're surrounded by nature. Forests, rivers, and fields. It feels more restful and calm.
That makes perfect sense. The countryside certainly has its unique charms. I appreciate the slower pace of life there. It's less noisy, less stressed, and you know all your neighbors. There's a strong sense of community, and people are more friendly and helpful.
Exactly. Everyone knows everyone, and there's a feeling of unity. But we shouldn't ignore the drawbacks. There are not many job opportunities. The healthcare facilities may be far away, and we may miss out on some modern conveniences.
That's true. That's the price you pay for peace and quiet. On the other hand, in the city, there are numerous job prospects, education options, and a vibrant social scene. It's a place full of energy. Restaurants, cafes, theaters, malls, everything is at your doorstep.
Absolutely. The city is a bustling hub of activity. There's a rich mixture of people from different backgrounds, which makes it culturally rich and a great place to broaden your perspectives.
But we shouldn't forget the downsides. The city is often noisy, busy, and crowded. The cost of living is much higher, and it can be hard to find peace and relaxation after a hectic day.
That's a very good observation. So it all comes down to lifestyle preferences. If you prefer peace, space, and a close-knit community, the countryside might be a perfect match. But if you love a fast-paced lifestyle, lots of opportunities, and a rich social scene, the city might be your best fit.
Exactly. There's no right or wrong. It's all about what makes you happy and comfortable in your own skin.
I completely agree. Everyone has their own preferences, and that's what makes the world a wonderful place.
Hey, Mike. How are you today?
Hi, Sarah. I'm pretty good, thanks. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. I'm thinking about getting a pet. What's your opinion?
Oh, wow. That's a big decision. Do you already know what kind of pet you'd like?
I'm considering a dog. Dogs are friendly, affectionate, and great companions. They're known as man's best friend for a reason, you know?
That's true. Dogs can bring a lot of happiness into your life, but remember, they require a huge amount of care. Daily walks, proper training, food, vaccines. It's a big responsibility.
Absolutely. I'm prepared for that. My schedule is quite flexible, and I think having a furry friend might help me stay more active and healthy. And it could ease stress and loneliness.
That's a very good point. Dogs can be wonderful companions and a great motivation to exercise and appreciate the small things in life, like a walk in the park or a game of fetch.
Exactly. I'm also excited about the loyalty and love that a dog can bring. There's something pure about their happiness when you come home.
That's true. But we should also be realistic. Dogs need proper care, vaccines, food, and plenty of patience. It's a lifelong commitment. 10 or 15 years? Not something we can take lightly.
I completely agree. I'm not making this decision on a whim. I'm willing to put in the time, effort, and patience to be a responsible pet owner.
That's wonderful to hear, Mike. As long as you're ready for it, a furry friend can be a wonderful addition to your life.
Thank you, Sarah. Your opinion means a lot to me. I'll do some more research and find a dog that suits my lifestyle and preferences.
Breakup and healing.
Hi, Sarah. I'm feeling really down today. I broke up with Anna last night.
Oh no, Mike. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's tough. Do you want to talk about it?
I appreciate it. I just feel shocked and unsure. She was seeing someone else behind my back. It feels like a deep betrayal.
That's awful. I can't imagine how much that must hurt. You put your trust in her, and now it feels like it's been broken into 1,000 pieces.
Exactly. It's not just the relationship itself. It's the feeling of having been deceived by someone I cared about. I'm unsure how I'll learn to trust again.
Take all the time you need to heal, Mike. It's okay to be sad, to be frustrated, to reflect. Healing is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. But you will come through this.
I appreciate you saying that. I know you're right. It's just hard to see it now, when everything feels overwhelming.
Try to focus on yourself for a while. Spend time with friends and family who care about you. Pursue your hobbies and do things that bring you happiness and peace.
That's a very good suggestion. I have neglected a few things I love. Painting, jogging, listening to music. Maybe it's time to reconnect with myself.
Exactly. Healing is about rediscovering who you are outside of that relationship. It's a chance to grow, become more resilient, and appreciate the people who truly care for you.
Thank you, Sarah. Your words are comforting. It means a lot to me that you're here to support me.
Always, Mike. Lean on me and your friends and family. Remember, this is a temporary feeling, not a permanent state. The best is yet to come in your life. I'll try to keep that in mind. Thank you again for listening and cheering me up, Sarah. Let's go over some key vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and expressions we used in this video. Key vocabulary, pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages, facilities, buildings or services that make life more convenient, like hospitals, malls, or restaurants. Crowded, full of people, busy, polluted, air, water, or land that is dirty or harmful. Diverse, showing a lot of variety. Different, companion, a friend, or someone who spends time with you. Allergy, a reaction when your body is sensitive to something. Damage, harm, or injury. Training and care, teaching and looking after a pet. Pet, an animal, kept at home for companionship. Loyal, always there for you. True and faithful. Affectionate, showing love or kindness. Break up, to end a relationship. Cheat on, to be unfaithful to a wife, husband, or girlfriend, or boyfriend. Support, to help or be there for someone. Broken heart, feeling sad after a relationship ends. Time heals all wounds. The feeling of pain will fade with time, fluently, naturally, and smoothly. Conversation, talking back and forth with someone. Physical workout for your mouth, a clever way to say you need practice to pronounce English. Improve pronunciation and confidence. Get better at speaking and become more comfortable. Phrasal verbs, break up with someone, to end a relationship. Cheat on someone, to be unfaithful. Look forward to be excited about something in the future. Go for a walk, to take a short walk outside. Take care of, to look after, or be responsible for someone or something. Rely on, to depend on someone. Work out, to resolve a problem or find a solution. Talk it over, to discuss something to find a solution. Hang out with friends, to spend time casually with friends. Tip, to practice these words, try making your own sentences with these words and phrasal verbs. Say them aloud to practice your pronunciation. Look for opportunities to use these expressions in your daily conversations. For example, when you talk to friends in English, or even when you practice by yourself. The more you use them, the more natural and fluent you will become. If you'd like, I can provide IPA pronunciation, give you example sentences, prepare flashcards for practice. Just let me know by commenting, add IPA, add example sentences, or make flashcards. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Easy English Podcast. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who are learning English too. Leave a comment below and tell us, do you prefer city life or country life? Do you have a pet? Or how do you practice English daily? And don't forget, practice a little every day because small steps lead to big progress. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.